Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So, massive thank you to Beery Beast in the east. Lives in the Norfolk, Suffolk area. Don't ask me which. That area of the country, East Anglia, isn't it? And is one of his local beers. Sent me a very kind, gifted me a load of beers from that area, which is amazing. Just to get beers from different areas of the country that you don't normally see in Nottingham is brilliant. So, this beer is from Moongazer. I actually had about 3 beers from Moongazer that I did reviews of whilst in the Caistor-on-sea area. I think it was at the same pub, to be fair. This is called Nibbler, Norfolk Brewhouse Craft. I don't know what that means. Norfolk Ruby, 4%. There we go. We'll read what it says on the back. So, brewed with chalk filtered water from the brewery's own well. A ruby-coloured bitter with a rich, spicy roasted aroma and a full malty body, resulting in a full-bodied mouthfeel. Brewed with malt from the finest Marisota barley, touch of wheat and 4 hops. So, ABV was 4%, which is probably a good thing because I've just reviewed a 10%er and it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So, don't want to be going too heavy on the beers this time of day. I don't want to bollocking, as it is. So here we go. It's one thing to review on draft or on cask in a pub where it's busy, but to review in the beer room, that's for me is where the reviews are always going to be at their best, unless I've had a skinful and I don't care who's around me, then it gets different. So yeah, we'll call it, ruby colour pour, a couple of fingers of Whitehead. I'm getting malty nose. I'm just seeing it full spicy roasted aroma. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of roast. Cheers everyone. Friday afternoon, Friday the 17th of November. I know it's the 17th of November because it's my daughter's birthday. So you won't see this until Saturday or even Sunday, depending on how many beer reviews I do tonight. Because at the weekend, I do have maybe 1 or 2 more beer reviews. Although I'm not massively stockpiling beer reviews, there was a time where I was like a month behind with beer reviews. Hence, absolutely chucking beer reviews at the channel just to get rid. Now I'm actually near enough on parity, which is good. Because if I talk about things that aren't related to beer, but in the beer review, then it's all, at a relevant juncture. Oh, definitely getting the spiciness coming through. Malty, spicy. Lovely, easy drinking. 4%, going down well. Like I say, Moongazer had a few, 3 or 4 of their beers, if memory serves me correctly, in March when I were down there. Can't remember bringing any bottles home. Didn't see any bottle shops, to be fair. And we did go to supermarket. Not sure if I picked any up though. I may have done. Getting old, memory's getting a bit hazy. Yeah, but a lot of the beers behind me, hazy. That's a lovely spicy character to the beer. Just adds that bit of something, it's a nice drinking beer, but then the spicy kick just, And as I've always said on the channel, I'm as equally at home drinking a Best Bitter or an Impey And these days, even sours, which is something strange because in the old days, I wouldn't even touch a sour beer. It's amazing how the beer hobby, which is what it is, it's a hobby, not the cheapest hobby in the world, to be fair, but a massive thank you again to Mr. Beery Beast in the East. And you know, something on the channel, through COVID, from COVID times, COVID was like the ignition for the channel. Around about COVID times, I think I was on 465 subscribers. Somebody's at my front door. And I was quite under the radar. The only beer reviewer that messaged me in those days was Dean's Beer Reviews. And I think at the time I looked and he had about 1,300 subscribers, and I'm like, shoot, you know, somebody who's a bloody, you know, one of the top beer reviewers contacted me about doing a live with him, and I thought, oh no, I'm too scared, way too scared for that. And you know, I kind of declined. I think I did. But yeah, they were the days when the channel exploded, and you know, and since those days, I've had people, even years later, saying to me, and lots of people, you know, not just one or two, lots of people saying, your beer reviews helped me through COVID and helped me when I've been in a dark place. And bearing in mind, I was on my own dark journey through COVID, and then the light, you know, started to filter through. There was the darkest moment. There was a wine review, and it was after the initial 6 or 7 minute review. And when I find out how to, because I'm crap, how to split videos, I'll post out there. I have no qualms, no issues whatsoever with telling people that, you know, in the darkest of times, you know, I came through and persevered, came through, drank a hell of a lot of beer, you know, more than a lot more than I should have done. Beer, whiskey, spirits, whatever. But it was to get through, you know, dark times, and don't have any spirits in the shed anymore. Don't have any wine in the shed. Although there is a bottle of champagne, but I don't touch that because I get a bollocking off the wife. But, you know, there's still good and bad days. There always will be good and bad days. But I think that for anybody with mental health issues, you know, you can. I woke up this morning and I couldn't remember. Maybe slightly one too many last night. About the end of the night, I can remember everything up to a certain time. And is that bloody dementia? Because that's scary if it is. But and it's not a joke either. You know, I'm not making a joke of it. But you know, you do worry sometimes about beer. But I phoned the wife and she was all good, so obviously I didn't. You know, I just obviously fell asleep lovely and forgot. And so beer has its really good sides. It has its bad sides as well. So we must be careful of that, you know, in the grand scheme of things. You know, certainly not overdoing it, and certainly not getting up in the morning and start whacking yourself on the beer, you know. If you can't have a break from it, but if you can't, you know, be liberal. Always as liberal as you can. Anyway, I've rattled there, letting the beer breathe, as you do. And as it's breathed, the spicy element has really come to the front now. Malty, and spicy, really, really quite powerful spicy in some ways. Ooh. And you know, it's what I do love is to try beers from new breweries. You know, wherever you go, if you're visiting the country and you like beer, looking for breweries, use Google Maps. Google Maps is amazing. And looking for breweries near you, you know, and going to their shops, buying beers off them, tagging them in on Facebook and social media. Social media is powerful. It's like an advertisement. And, you know, even if it's on, you don't have to be a beer reviewer to tag them in. You know, obviously, it helps if you're public, but that's another thing. But if you're doing Instagram, and that Instagram's public anyway, so you're not going to get away with it. But certainly, you know, Facebook. But by tagging these breweries in, it's a little bit of, you know, recognition and that, a little, you know, a few words saying what the beer was like. Did you like it? You know, and being critique without being awful. You know, no one's going to like every single beer out there. It's literally impossible to like every beer. But real critique, or slightly too, there's a way of saying something which is nice, without being, you know, in your face. You know, you could say something about every beer, and I mean, you treat people how you want yourself to be treated. You know, if someone came to you and says, "Oh, your work's crap," or in, you know, slightly horrible words, and then another person says, "I like your work, but could we do it this way?" And explain. You've not offended no one. Always the best way, you know. After this beer, I'm going to go up the house, and I'm already over time. I've been rattling. I'm going to go on the settee. I'm going to put the phone to one side, not touching the phone because it's too easy to touch phones, and just sit down, put a fleece on me, watch some TV, and watch a Christmas film, and just escape the world of technology. Just leave it behind. A lovely spicy beer. Only 4%. Norfolk Ruby. Moongazer Ales. I waffle. I always have done. Bit of real life in the review. Sometimes more serious side, you know. But as in a pub, when we're in a pub, we talk, and we talk. The topics are endless. That's what I bring to the beer review world. Topics, you know, tangents, and you know, bit of life. Sometimes a bit of life that I've seen on public parks, and God, I've seen some life. But yeah, God, I wish I could remember it all. 22 years of being on the public park, I've seen a lot of life. Some that I don't ever want to see again. But in any case, someone's at my door again. Would I drink this again? Yes, very much so. I absolutely love this brewery. A modern traditional brewery based in I think it's Norfolk area. Hold on a minute. Yeah, actually it is Norfolk. The Norfolk Brew House, Moongazer Barn, Harvest Lane, Hindringham, Norfolk, NR21 OPW. Moongazerale.co.uk. There we go. Yes. Would I drink it again? Yes. Would I have more beers from this brewery? Hell yes. Out of 5 for me. 4.4 out of 5. A very nice ruby beer with a lovely spicy note to it. Well, more than a note, a lovely spiciness. That is it for my review. Thank you for watching. We'll see you soon. Cheers.